Hi, my name is Smriti Ramchandran and I will be explaining the chapter Population. Three aspects of population. We'll be focusing on these three topics in this chapter. Population size and distribution, how many people are there and where they reside, population growth and processes of change, how population has grown and changed through time, qualities of population, age, sex, literacy level, health, and the occupational structure. Population size and distribution. India's population on March 2001 was 1,028 million. It accounts for 16.7% of the world's population. The most populous state is Uttar Pradesh with a population of 166 million. The least populated state in India is Sikkim with a population of 6 lakhs. The highest population density in India is West Bengal and lowest population density is in Arunachal Pradesh. Different regions in India have different population density due to the regional as well as climatic variations. Population growth. Population growth refers to the change in the number of inhabitants in a country during a specific period. It is calculated by absolute numbers or annual growth rate. Absolute numbers. We can calculate this in terms of absolute numbers by subtracting the old population from the current population. The annual growth rate. The rate or the pace of population increase is another important aspect. It is studied in percentage per annum. This is referred to as annual growth rate. Processes of population change or growth. There are three main processes of population change. They are birth rates, death rates, and migration. Birth rate is the number of live births per thousand persons in a year. It is a major component of growth in India because birth rates have always been higher than the death rates. Death rates is the number of deaths per thousand persons in a year. Main cause of rapid rate of growth of the Indian population is the fast decline in the death rates. Migration is the third component of population growth. It is the movement of people across regions and territories. It can be both internal as well as international. Census. A census is the procedure of systematically acquiring and recording information about the members of a population. Now, this is the 15th census of India. The country is India. The date taken is from 2010 to 2011. The total population was 1,210,193,422. The most populous state at that time was Uttar Pradesh, that is 199,812,341 people, and the least populous state was Sikkim, 610,577 people. Age composition. According to the age composition, population of a nation is grouped into three broad groups. Children, 0 to 14 years. The economically unproductive. They need food, clothing, education, and medical care. Adults, from 15 to 59 years. They are economically productive. They are biologically reproductive. They comprise of the working population. Aged, 60 years or above. They are mostly economically unproductive, but some of them are still economically productive. They need medical care. Occupational structure. Primary activities. Activities which include agriculture, animal husbandry, forestry, fishing, pastoral, and animal rearing are termed as primary activities. Secondary activities. Activities like manufacturing industry, building, and construction work are called as secondary activities. Tertiary activities. They are related to transport, communication, commerce, administration, trade, and other activities. National Population Policy 2000. Adolescents are defined as the portion of population lying in the age group of 10 to 19 years. Adolescents and NPP 2000. This program aims at enforcing Child Marriage Restraint Act 1976 to encourage delayed marriage and increase childbearing age, especially in the rural areas, providing food supplements and nutritional services. Summary: a census is the procedure of systematically acquiring and recording information about the members of a given population. Density of population: number of people divided by the area in kilometers square. The rate of the pace of population increase is called annual growth rate. Population change or growth: birth rates is the number of live births per thousand persons in a year. Death rates is the number of deaths per thousand persons in a year. Migration: there can be internal as well as international. Sex ratio is defined as the number of females per thousand males in the population. Occupational structure is divided into primary, secondary, and tertiary. The NPP 2000 provides a policy framework for imparting free and compulsory education up to 14 years of age. It is also considered adolescents as an important section of the population and has taken up the initiative to guide them. Thank you. I hope you have understood the lesson population.